another weekly review of Tower of God, chapter 206 or 126 if you started from the second season. Um, guys, the tournament didn't start. I know, I know. I'm also disappointed, but I think still the chapter was actually really well made, and in what it does it well. Like the previous chapter, we're kind of like feeling a bit more like a delay than anything else. This one wasn't like that. It really felt in place. It was interesting, the dialogues and everything. And yes, I would like it to start right now. But I think, guys, next week is gonna be the week. I hope CU is not gonna make me lie for that. Anyway. Um, Interesting chapter because we actually get a bit more motivation on what Ran is doing. There definitely seems to be only going for Kazano more than anything else. They seem to not care at all about this train or anything. So it's interesting to me because I thought that maybe they're gonna meet up with Bam or anything, but you actually can clearly see that it's actually an independent team. And even if they know each other, they're on a mission from Kun. And Kun is the friend of Bam, and they're not that related with Bam, it seems, or at least it seems in this chapter that they're not really caring about what's happening with Bam. All they want is take down Cassano. So we'll see what happens with them. They're going about this Aka team. I'm not really worried for them, but we'll see what happens. Then there is a lot of things happening, especially about the identity of Uraha. Of course, in the previous chapter, I told you guys how like it was similar to Yuriha. She's basically the same name and all kind of other things. We know that Yura is supposed to come, but in this chapter, I know it foreshadow kind of like her power, which is relevant since Yuri is definitely strong. She probably could take down anyone. She's a princess of Zahard and she's in the top, so she could take down anyone. But the way it's developed, I would be really surprised if it's actually Yuri. Before, I know, guys, I was always saying, well, this Yura is definitely Yuri. But the more it goes, the more I'm less convinced of that. Also, in his blogs, Sio is saying that pretty much no one actually have the accurate answer for who is Yura. So I'm actually doubting. Also, I'm wondering why she's acting this way if she was Yuri, and what's her purpose of doing this kind of setup with all her team and stuff. So I'm thinking, well, now I know against positions guy. Could still be Yuri, but to me now it seems more like she's maybe a messenger from Yuri. She might be a friend or some right wing man or this guy with the bag. I remember the guide, or it could be someone from the Ha family that she sent to meet Bam, or since she actually seems to know who Bam is, then she might also be part of the Fug, and like it's a little bit hinted, like when Boros is saying that the Fug, we don't know where they are. Maybe it's the last team, the X team. But we might have some other Fug in the tournament, and she might be one of the Slayer candidate or something like that. So she definitely seems strong, and I'm really interested in seeing what's gonna happen. This chapter was really awesome for that because I'm getting excited for this tournament and more than I was in the previous week where I thought it was kind of getting a little bit lame. So this time I'm really back into the track, I think, and I'm also pretty excited for this yellow ball thing. I'm fine. I'm really, like I really hope not for it. I don't know if you say that in English. I guess it's not the right way to say it. Anyway, during the reading, I was like, I hope the tournament's not gonna start. And it's only gonna be like this death match kind of like tournament. And I'm glad to see that it's not. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be like so because it's called the Crazy Yellow Ball, which seems gonna be pretty crazy guy. Look at his face. So I'm really wondering what it looks like, what it's gonna be. I like Tower of God also because of those little challenge and those floor tests and all the fun of like little like games CU makes, and that makes interact the action, the powers also in a smart way. So I'm interested in seeing what's going to be the game, and I think it's going to be fun. I mean, I like the design of the ball and the idea of a crazy yellow ball. I'm wondering, is it going to be some kind of Quidditch or something? I mean, we'll see. But definitely excited for next week, guys. So this is the little review and a little review of the chapter. If you like, please subscribe and like, comment. I mean, see, I also made some other videos, recommendation, because my channel is basically to promote gems and less well-known show and anime and TV show and anything basically. So check out my channel. Thank you guys.